Tap A just released Arc 8, Chapter 11 of the ReZero web novel, and the chapter name is Shut Up. Let's get into the chapter. The chapter starts with Rim talking to Abel as she asks if he's going to see Subaru that he is awake. That person is not Abel's enemy. What? I am Vincent Valakia. There will be no third time. I'm sorry, but I don't know much about the Empire, Vincent, because I don't remember. So I can't say anything to him. That person is not Abel's enemy. Rim is trying to convince Vincent that Subaru is his ally. Vincent is acquainted by her and asks her name. She says her name is Rim, and Vincent decided to go see Subaru. This is when actually Vincent came into the room, so we got some backstory from the chapter 10 that how did Vincent actually got into Subaru's room and actually saw him. So we got some backstory to this. He repeats the same line as he ended in the last chapter. Point of view changed to Subaru. Subaru feels hostility from Vincent. He thinks about all the encounters he experienced with him. Subaru is also suspicious about his relationship with Priscilla. It is a custom to bring fruit to injured people. There's a basket filled of linga, probably a bad translation of appa. Appa, just the apple guy. But the emperor does not recognize it, because he thinks linga is white fruit. Why are you trying to trick me? Linga is a white fruit. Well, the insides were peeled off are white. But this conversation feels like reliving same exchanges that happened in a distant memory with Priscilla. Subaru feels deja vu because he had the same conversation with Priscilla in Arc 3. There's something you don't know either, surprisingly. Vincent reaches for the fruit basket and cuts the fruit, revealing is to be white inside. No way, you're not angry that you were embarrassed by the color of the linga? The one who called me that strange thing just now. It's the Stargazer of the Pro-Dragon Kingdom. That's it. Subaru remembers the Stargazer is the name for the fortune tellers that sticks around the Emperor. And that Lagunica has a dragon stone that shows the future. Vincent accused Subaru of being someone who can see the future. Subaru and Vincent talk about the current situation, and apparently the evacuation consists of 100,000 people. Honestly, when I heard that you was betrayed by your right-hand man and your staff and were kicked out of the throne, I seriously wonder if it would be okay for you to return to the Emperor. But you were right. Vincent suddenly pushes Subaru to the bed and puts the knife he used to peel the apple to his throat. Subaru noticed that the hostility Vincent had for him. What are you going to do? You should be the one who should be asked, what are you thinking? By the way, how far did you see this turn of events? Is everything leading up to this point the same as you pictured you drew? So, you're saying you don't know what you're talking about and what am I planning? Why did you leave me instead of Trisha? Vincent is testing Subaru's future telling ability. Subaru calls him Abel, but Vincent corrects him that he is Vincent Vlakia, the 77th Emperor. At the throne, Vincent Vlakia will die. Start from here, I will leave a means to resist the catastrophe that will destroy the Empire. That is my responsibility. Subaru was surprised hearing the catastrophe. Subaru realized Vincent was planning his own death. Subaru and Vincent have quite strong fight over this. Vincent yet again calls Subaru a stargazer. The stargazer who listened to the voices of the spectators from the heavens outside the framework, they talk about possible events in the future and give them the opportunity to minimize the damage. However, that the damage is a matter of how big or small it is not the matter of stopping it before it happens. Vincent said to Subaru with a bitter voice. Vincent explains was a prophecy about the disaster, and all he is trying to do is minimize the damage before he brings losses to zero. You are looking at the future that hasn't happened yet. Stop plotting, not scare Subaru. He got you here, Subaru. Abel saw through Subaru return by death. Subaru asks if there is a reason why Vincent always listening to him. You left me, not Krisha. He's talking about he left Vincent for Krisha's gold. Apparently that's what he's accusing him of. Now, okay, Subaru, you are an ordinary human being, Vincent said with no emotion. You were given an opportunity that was too much for a mediocre, ordinary person. You made full use of it and survived to this point today. Being mediocre or ordinary, being good or evil without learning strong to either. without leaning strongly to either. Abel, you are a mediocre human being. Then why? Why do you not leave me behind, Nakia Subaru? Vincent is asking why Subaru saved him. I guess he can't stomach that Krisha died and Vincent lived. Why did you save me? Subaru hold the knife and cut his hand. We get massive, awesome monologue between, Subaru and Vincent, acts, back and forth. That's unbelievable. It is possible to associate with a guy who decides the life and death of others based on his own taste. Subaru thinks about Todd's words, about his own return of death and how it changed the destiny of those around him. Take your relatives from the kingdom and leave Vlachia. Vincent told Subaru to leave as now. Empire will face a great disaster by itself without Subaru. Basically, Vincent is angry that Subaru did not save Trisha when he had the ability to save others. Understand me, I am Vincent Valakia. The man named Abel is. Shut up, bite your teeth. Subaru punched Vincent, and the chapter ends there. Okay. Whoa! Okay, what a good chapter. This has been, Arc 8 has been the greatest arc right now. It's on a roll. Apparently, Vincent do not want nothing to do with Subaru anymore and told him to leave. Like, you are not welcome here anymore. We don't need you anymore. And Subaru just punched Vincent. That is just crazy. That is madness. This is pure gold chapter here. Complete madness. It seems like Vincent is blaming Subaru for he can't accept the fact that he got saved and he let Trisha Gold die. So he can't really accept the fact for that. But woo, oh my gosh. And Ram is actually standing up for Subaru. That was actually interesting in the chapter. It looked like she's getting more warmed up to Subaru. But we're probably going to have the Zero speech. Subaru's probably going to give him the Zero speech, and that'd be pretty cool in the next chapter. But Tappei's on the roll. But tell me what you think in the chapter down below in the comments, and I'll see you in the next chapter.